Hello and welcome back, everyone. It's PC Noob here, and I'm playing Minecraft today. Quite excited. Um, as you can see, I've got started on a bit of a outline here, and behind me I got a whole bunch of sheep mowing down on grass and being really annoying while I'm trying to speak. So I'm really excited. I'm getting to finally start on the sheep farm, or the sheep factory, wool factory, whatever you would like to call it. And I've got all these pens outlined here, right in the center base. Now I went ahead and did up a prototype. I wanted to work some bugs out, make sure I got a design that works. I've got the material to build one more here on camera. So I'm just going to go ahead and start doing that while I'm chatting away. So I wanted to come up with something fairly space efficient, and something resource efficient, something that wasn't going to cost me a whole lot of extra goodies. Let me just fix that. I do have a little bit of a maintenance tunnel underneath this so I can access everything. I'll beautify that later on and have a bit of a hallway so you can get down and collect all the wool afterwards, but I'll show you the system in a little bit. As you can see, there's a chest with a hopper connected to it, and I'll show you guys the system of how everything works in a minute. I just want to show you how I came about this process. It was quite a difficult one. I was being bombarded by creepers and everything while I was trying to do it. It wasn't the easiest situation to deal with, but came up with a good prototype. In retrospect, I should have caught it all on camera, but you live and you learn. So this has to be down here. And in the corner here, I actually put a dispenser. Ouch. I'm gonna try not to show you too much of the network I got going on at the moment. I'll show you that when I hook everything up later on. I just need some dirt blocks here. So yeah, I'm very excited to get started on this because I need a lot of wool to do the design I want for the outside of this cube. It's going to be a pattern that's going to be repeated on all four sides. It's going to cost me quite a bit of wool. So I wanted to get a bit of a head start on that. I only need 3 colors, but I'll do those 3 colors now. I need more string to complete all the dispensers I will need, unfortunately. So in this spot here will be a hopper. I think, can you just do this? Nope. So yeah, like I said, I'm very excited to get started on the design that's going to encompass this entire structure. It's something I'm going to be very proud of. It's something I'm going to want to show off. I'm eager to do so, but I need to get started first. Can't put the cart before the horse. So I'm not going to go down and rig this up yet. I think everything looks pretty good here. I'm just going to show you guys how it works with these sheep. So you just stand back. Oops, sorry. There's a fence gate there in case you need to get in and deal with the sheep in any manner. Sometimes you collect a bit of wool, but you can throw it back in. I put all the grass in there so they have something to munch on and regrow their wool. Let me just stand back and throw this in. I don't want it on me. So you come over here and push this button. As you can see, this part's exposed at the moment, but that's just for maintenance reasons. That sends a redstone signal to the dispenser, shoots the water up, pushes all the wool down to this corner into the hopper, and apparently also pushes all these sheep up around the corner, which is an unfortunate side effect, but you can just lure them back in with a little bit of wheat. It's not a big deal. Come back over here, hit the switch, or push the button, and that shuts the water off. Now all that wool's been pushed over to the hopper, which I'll show you down here. This is the redstone signal. It just comes from, shoots, this block is charged by the redstone signal, so it shoots it down to here. Comes across, down, hits the repeater, and there's the dispenser. Here's the first hopper, shoots it down to the second hopper, shoots it over this chest here. And I'm going to need a lot more wool than that. But anyways, yeah, there will be a ton of hoppers and chests down here collecting all the goodies, storing them for whenever I need them. I'm going to have a hallway system connected so you can come down here and collect the goodies if you need to. But I might also have a set of hoppers set up to kind of funnel it all into a central system and into a central storage system. But that is much further down the line. As I said, I'm going to need a lot more string to finish the dispensers I need to craft all the bows. As you can see, I knocked out my enchantment table. This is actually the outline for where the new enchantment room will be. I have it marked out for 20 pens at the moment. I couldn't quite remember how many colors there are. I believe it's 16. But I marked 20 out just in case. You can, I can pop off a couple of these, probably this one, or these two here. Knock them out so there's 2 less on each side, it's 4 in total. Bring it down to 16 pens, and there will be a wall. Come on, bring it. I need your string. Unfortunate. So I'm going to need to do a little bit of spider hunting. Collecting the string. I haven't run across any monster spawners, unfortunately. But I'm going to lay out the rest of these pens, get them all hooked up with redstone, make sure everything works, and continue breeding sheep. But I think I'll just kind of show you clips and highlights of that, and I'll get back to you guys with the final product. I can't wait for this. I'm so excited. Anyways, see you guys in a few. Few problems have occurred in this otherwise ingenious plan. I cannot find any cactus anywhere. Now I searched for about an hour and a half to 2 hours and scoured this entire continent with no luck. So unfortunately I don't have green yet, but I have the pens allocated for them. This will be the green. I tried breeding blue and yellow to make green. No luck. Oh, kitties. This will be the cyan and the lime green. Otherwise, there's pens for every color. I believe there's 4 of every color sheep, and this one only has 3. So let's breed these up. Everything's hooked up and ready to go, but a few problems, like I said, have occurred. Sheep tend to get stuck on the side like I see here. This especially happens when I turn the water on. They tend to bump up on the side and get stuck there for a while. I find the only way really is to lure them back down with wheat. Now I did have a suggestion and an idea for a way to fix this by putting colored wool representing the color of the wool or the color of the sheep that are inside the pen. Stacking it up too high. Hello, my friend. Let me sleep real quick. So otherwise things are going really good. I'm thinking about going back to the Nether and hooking up the other portals to the Nether hub there, so I can expand the outer world. Hopefully find the cacti that I need for the green dye. Otherwise, this is good to go. I just want to fancy up the underneaths because this redstone stuff's pretty ugly. And I want a nice clean access to all these chests for all the hoppers. Some of these don't have any wool in it at the moment, but that's alright. Just give me a sec here. But like I said, I just want to decorate it up a bit. Both sides are completely functional. Everything's looking good. Once I get some more wool, I'll probably put up the colored walls around it. But until then, I'm going to get working on the underneath. I want, like I said, a nice hallway so I can access all those chests. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. I got a bit of work ahead of me. Oh, welcome back, everyone. As you can see, things have changed quite a bit. Now I have a 2-door entrance, as I noticed everything was a little off-centered. I put these walls in as a way to buff out the sound from the sheep. If you listen, silence. You hear that? Silence. Anyways, so if you're standing here, you don't have to listen to all the sheep all the time. But everything's good to go. I'm still missing the green dye I need. But all the sheep have their pens. Everything's hooked up and ready to go. I just want to show these maintenance tunnels here because this will probably be the last time we'll see it on camera. I'm hoping to never have a need to come down here. But I just laced everything in cobblestone just so when I'm building things later underneath this cube, if I come across cobblestone, I'll know, well, I shouldn't go any further this way. It's actually a dead end, and the other side pretty much looks the same. Doesn't have a divot like it does here, but that's just the design of the redstone here. But like I said, hopefully we'll never need to come back here. Everything goes well. So I'm going to go ahead and cover this up. It's not needed. And I'll just give you guys a quick showing of how things work. So you just stand here, shear the sheep, Anything that pops up on the rim, you might have to collect, store in a chest manually, but you could always just stand here and throw it back in if you really don't want it in your inventory, but doesn't bother me any. I have a chest set up for it already. Few of these colors I need. Hint, hint. Not trying to give anything away. But as you can see, yes, you just go around. Keep your shears handy. Clip, clip, clip. Everything. You can also breed the sheep like this too. Now, actually, you can't quite reach all. Well, okay, make a liar of me. Can't quite reach all of them from any given spot, but pretty close. Just give it a good circle, and you can get as much wool as you need. Like I said, the pens are lined in grass, so they can always feed. Always replenish their wool that way, and it just keeps going on and on. Now, I wanted to show you how I decorated the maintenance tunnels and the wool retrieval tunnel, but I looked over the footage from building the pens, and I thought that was enough. I didn't want to bore my audience too much. I wanted to show how I made the pens, how you can make the pens if you watch the video. This is just more aesthetics, just for design. You can make this any way you want, but I put wool underneath corresponding to the wool that's in the chest. I put a half slab above it so you can open it, and then cover it up the rest with some stairs. You look here, it's quite ugly. As you can see, there's still the dirt and everything else. And then this is just another way to get the light gray and the brown. And it just loops back around. Everything's good to go. You can collect all the wool. Again, I'm just missing the green, but in a future episode, I'm going to complete the Nether hub and hopefully branch out to other spots in the overworld like I mentioned. And we can find some cacti that way, I'm sure of it. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like. It'll help me out a lot. I really enjoyed this video. This is a build I like to do a lot. I like all the different colors. It really brings different buildings to life. Brings different aspects, you know, like brightness to different projects that you work on. And I'm eager to work with all this wool. I just got to keep shearing away here. So subscribe to my channel. Stay up to date with the latest videos that way. You can check me out on Facebook and Twitter at the respective names, twitter.com and facebook.com/PCNoobYT. You can follow me on twitch.tv/PCNoobYT. I like to live stream on there. Sometimes I do this series. Sometimes I do some other stuff. A few games I've been playing a lot's faster than light. Civilization 5 with my brother Sai. If he ever gets his butt around to it again. One last thing here. I'm going to knock off that because the sheep farm's good to go. There, just replace it with that. Because the sheep farm is done. Just need that green dye, green wool, lime green, and cyan. But I hope everybody enjoyed the episode. I really enjoyed it. Oh, one last thing. I'm so forgetful. I redecorated the blacksmith over here by the quarry. I just wanted to quickly show it on camera. I put some spruce planks in here, some stairs, rearranged everything. We got 2 furnaces here, like a bit of a work area, some chests with all the goodies in it that I needed here. I put a cauldron in with water for the quelching, I think it's called. Some lava, which is really neat. Anvil right here, so if I need to repair anything. and a couple crafting tables hidden in there. But everything else pretty much looks the same. I've also been chipping away at the tree lining along the riverbank here. As you can see, there's a leaf block in the air. I want to make a road that comes all the way out here along this river and over to that continent, because in my search for cacti I found some really good stuff that way, and I'm looking to build that way. So I'm the PC Noob, and as always, I hope you have a good one.